a former national champion off pole, a former 4-time national champion off the outside, current Queensland champion out of position number 3, another former national champion from 4 out of Tasmania, and the current national champion from 5. It is all class at the pointy end of the field. Super Sedans, Harbour City Showdown, $5,000 on the line, and the Super Sedans are stacked, packed and racked and ready to roll for 35.
They head into turn number 1 for the first time, and Katie sends it around the top. He plants the right foot to the floor and battles Jordo all the way down into turn number 3 as they come out of 4. It is Darren Kane who leads lap number 1 ahead of Stevie Jordan in second. And look, Brad Pascoe up to third, Trent Wilson on the move. He's on the inside of Callum Harbour for the 4th spot. And he just about takes him at Harbour, still railing that outside. Sneaks back past in the 4th spot. And this racetrack is super fast right now. And it's going to be exciting to watch for 35 laps.
Jared Harbour continues to run the high line. He is trying to cut his own line up on the top of the racetrack. And with only a couple of laps down, he's got plenty of time. Jordan's made a big mistake, and that's given Kane a huge advantage out in front. Pascoe, Kane has checked out, but Pascoe and Harbour side by side. Jared is starting to get that high line to come in. Jordan continues to run mid-track, trying to drive off that big right rear, and Jordan gets some power down. Harbour's continuing to stay on the top side. Then we go back to Brad Pascoe. Kane already the length of the back straight in front of the field. Trent Wilson now looks under Brad Pascoe. Matt Williams next. Then we go back to Zach Brims. And it's Zach Pascoe followed by the car of Justin Randall. And our race leader, Darren Kane, already in the traffic. Harbour now switches to the bottom side of the racetrack.
Harbour on the low side, couldn't get the drive forward that time as now Brad Pascoe may look upstairs on him. Kane in deep lap traffic right now as Callum Harbour understands that Jordo's gone to the top. He's going to try and make a lane on the bottom for himself through the slick stuff. Wilson, the current Australian champion.
Darren Kane!
And your leader is in trouble on the inside of turn number 1. He was deep in lap traffic, Trav, and all of a sudden this race has been tipped on its head.
Kane gets on the gas. Jordan chases after the race leader. Kane gets into turn 1. Jordan bounces the car through 1 and 2, and here comes Harbour. Harbour down the inside of the Joker, and Harbour's up in the 2nd spot. He might have been able to get that car to work on the bottom of the racetrack earlier, but that thing is an absolute gem down there at the moment. Brad Pascoe goes to the top side, trying to put it down, trying to put Jordan down. Another position. Meanwhile, Trent Wilson and Zach Brims are starting to get the bottom side to work for them, as Wilson now has a look on the inside of Pascoe, who's about to come under fire from Jared Harbour. Kane gets over the cushion down through 3 and 4. Elliott stays on the bottom. Harbour's got speed to burn. Here we go for the race lead. Harbour had a big look on the inside. Kane now comes down to the bottom, but he's got push in the 36 Dominator. It pushed up the track. Just opened the door momentarily for Jared Harbour. He now has another big look coming out of turn number 2. And the race leader's changed.
How about that for a move from Callum Harbour from Tasmania? Saw an opportunity, got some great drive off turn number 2 and shoots to the race lead ahead of Darren Kane.
Sails it in on the top. He's got McCosker in front of him, and Pascoe's going to relieve Jordan to 3rd position. As they get through turn 1, Kane almost gets into the door of the 78 machine and knocks. Jordan comes back down on the inside and displaces Pascoe back out of 3rd position. Kane's having trouble to get past Knox at the moment. He's not able to do anything about it. Knox is fighting hand and tooth with Darren Kane. Now Kane just ships and shoulders him out of the way. Jordan's on the run. Here comes Pascoe down the inside. It's really tightened up for 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
Kane is still leading the way in that minor podium position, running in 2nd spot. Jordo in third, but he's got Brad Pascoe chasing him down there. 3 wide further back in the pack. Plenty of racing still happening around this racetrack. Harbour will go over the back bumper of the Joker. He goes to the top side this time in 1 and 2. Gets to the outside quarter. Car bounces off the ground. He loses the spot to Trent Wilson as the Aussie champ now. Slide up into 4th. As they finally make their way around some of the slower cars here. This battle for the podium is not done with yet.
Pascoe tries to fight back with Trent Wilson as Matty Williams tries to buy in here. The battle for the final spot on the podium is outstanding right now. Brad Pascoe upstairs on the outside of Trent Wilson. The Joker, Stevie Jordan, just hanging on to 3rd spot. So roll through 1 and 2 one more time. Brad Pascoe just runs a little wide and slides out of contention as Harper, now almost half a lap in front, starts to wind down the laps. To be 5 to run next time by. The Wiley Tiles Melbourne Performance Centre T22. Just a fistful to go for Callum Harper. 5 to run as he's checked up behind JJ Hamilton and Michael Halley. But meanwhile, the battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th still closing in as Wilson around the outside of Brad Pascoe. 4 to run this time by.
Harper gets 4 laps to go as it crosses the stripe. Meanwhile, Kane still in 2nd. Wilson goes one side. Jordan goes the other, and Wilson gets held up by Harry Doyle. Jordan blows it in on the bottom. 1 lap left to run for our race leader. He's down the back through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. And your Harbour City Showdown winner is
a former National Late Model Champion, a former National Super Sedan Champion, and tonight he wins the Super Sedan Harbour City Showdown. Makes up noise for the Bandit, Callum Harper.